Hi there, and today we're going to have a Wix Studio Stack tutorial. So we are going to learn how to use stacks in your website. So here I am in my Wix Studio website, and stacks are a useful feature to use in your website so that you can organize your elements more efficiently so that they cannot overlap with each other. So as you can see, I have this text right here in my section. And there are actually two kinds of stacks. We have the horizontal stack and then we have the vertical stack. So how are we going to use this? So you just need to select all of the elements that you are going to use. And it is recommended that your elements are already ordered vertically and horizontally. So for example, I have this elements right here that is already organized in horizontal format. And then as you can see, it will automatically have an option right here to stack them together. So we can do that. And then all of our elements are now stacked with each other. So you might be wondering what is the difference from having a stack element to no stack element. So for example, I will unstack this. And if you have the elements not arranged in a stack, you can overlap them with one another. So that might be troublesome because sometimes when your website changes its size, some elements can overlap with one another. So I will just undo this. And then what are we going to do? We are going to put the stack again for this horizontal stack. And then now, once I click on a element, I cannot move them individually. I can now move them as one whole element right here. And if I want to select this individual element, I cannot move it left or right. So I can move it only up and down so that I can adjust its placement in the stack. But once I remove it completely from the stack, it is now removed from the horizontal stack. And in order to bring it back, I can just drag it again and then make sure that you are dragging the element into the position that you want to have. So for example, I put the element right here, so it will be placed there in the horizontal stack. But in order to change its position, you can just click on the arrows right here to move the element left or right. Or what you can also do is that you can open the layers right here in the sidebar and then just arrange your elements right here. And as you can see, they are moving to the left or to the right depending on how you arrange the elements right here in the stack from the layers here in the sidebar. And then that is it. That is for the horizontal stack. And then for the vertical stack, they are just arranged vertically. So just select all of your elements and then click on the stack option right here. And then automatically all of your elements will now be in a vertical stack. So you can also change the look of your stack by clicking on the option right here and then changing it to horizontal. So as you can see, the vertical stack became a horizontal stack. Then I can just bring it back by just clicking on the vertical stack option right here. Then I can also do the same with this horizontal stack. I can convert it into vertical stack, and then I can bring it back into a horizontal stack. And then clicking this vertical stack, as you can see, it is not arranged properly. So what you can do is that you can just drag the elements individually. You can also drag these lines right here at the middle of the elements so that you can adjust their spacing. But another way to do that is that you can open this inspector tool and then adjust the elements right here. So I can align them all in the center by just clicking on this one. And then all of the elements are now aligned in the center. So if you also want to arrange their spacing, you can just adjust it right here. So for example, I'll make it 10. So all of the spacing between our elements in the stack have a 10 pixels item spacing. But if you want to adjust it manually, you can just drag it again. But all of the other spacings in the stack still has the 10 pixels. And then as you can see, since I changed the spacing of this element right here, the item spacing became a mix pixels right here. So I can just again change it into 10 pixels so that they have a uniform spacing right here. And then that's it. That is how we use stacks in Wix Studio. Hope you learned how to do it, and thank you for watching.